How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new channel. Now, if you don't already know who I am, my name is Aevatrex. Now, for games like Guns of Glory, this is a game style that I have a lot of experience on, and that's exactly what this channel is going to be focusing on, is Guns of Glory. Now, there's two things that I really want to focus my energy on, and this is what all the uploads are pretty much going to be about, at least at the beginning of the channel. Now, later on, if I want to go ahead and make like a separate account to do something else or something specific, that's going to be its own thing. But as of right now, I have two things that I want to do to start off this channel. Number one, I'm going to be making sure that I grow this account that you see here. This will be the account that I'll be getting some packs on, try to start maxing things out, get as far as I can as far as that. But aside from that, I also do want to make a new account that's going to be a free-to-play account. That way, I can see both sides of the coin. I can see the regular account that's going to be growing as you regularly would, and then the free-to-play account. That way, I know what people go through, what people struggle with, and then I feel like once I see both sides, I can then tailor my content to make sure that I can cover both sides. Because a lot of times you have content creators that can only really show you one side, or only really know how one side is. So as long as I can keep both sides, I can show both accounts, my progression on both. I feel like that's going to be very, very beneficial, not only on learning the game, because for the most part, the basics of the games, I have a lot of experience with games like this. I've been playing games like this for probably over 8 years. The warring aspect, the troops, the research, etc. I'm all too familiar with that. But of course, every game is different, and I'm kind of waiting to see what Guns of Glory has in terms of the higher level, the warring, etc., because I haven't really experienced it yet, and I'm hoping to get there soon. But as of right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and start launching the channel. I don't have my main channel, they don't know that I'm making this separate channel yet. So as of right now, this video will probably get next to no views until I do so, just because starting a new channel from literally zero, it's hard to come across your videos when you have no subscribers, you have no algorithm for YouTube to suggest your videos, etc. So we'll see how this goes. But as of right now, just to get started, I just want to go ahead and let everybody know that's coming new to the channel, or is going to be playing Guns of Glory alongside me, just what my plan is going to be. But aside from all of that, the two different accounts, the learning of the basics, etc., the other thing that I'm most excited about, especially in this channel, is to create a community. Because I already have a set community in another channel, but learning another community in meeting new people, etc., is a lot of times what keeps people playing games like this. Because yes, the games are fun, the games are great, but a lot of times you log into the game not just to do the daily things, but also to converse with people, to make sure that everybody's doing good, etc. There's bonds that you create in games like this. So I can't wait to start meeting new people, etc. I have not 100% made up my mind if I want to first create an alliance or just join one for now. That way I know how all of that works, and then once I get my feet a little bit more settled, then maybe I can start my own alliance. Because I think I don't want to start one where I don't know most things. I don't want to be that alliance leader that's like doesn't know anything. So for that, I think I'm gonna join an alliance first for a couple of months, more likely, and then from there maybe I'll go ahead and I'll make my own once I have a decent following, etc. So if you enjoy Guns of Glory content, this will be the channel going forward for you, because I'm gonna try to upload for the most part every single day, whether it's from this account or the free-to-play account or just something else, updates. I actually have access to the test server, so whenever there's a new update coming out, I'm going to be able to go ahead and go in there, check it out, make sure that I relay all of that information to you guys. That way you guys are informed. So I'm really excited to get this going. I don't know exactly, I don't have like a specific schedule as far as when I'm going to upload, but if I start doing the daily upload things, what I think I'm going to do is, depending on the initial statistics, I'm going to see if there's a specific time that the uploads are best, and then try to get those like that. But for the most part, what I really like to do is, if I record something, I don't really like to make people wait. So if I record something and I upload it like at 2 or 3 in the morning, it might not be the most optimal all the time, but just know that once I get going, you can pretty much just check my channel daily, every 2 days, and there's going to be something new for you here. So like I mentioned before, if you play Guns of Glory now, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you share it in all your chats, etc. Because this channel, I'm hopeful that is going to be a very big and successful channel. And if you like specific content outside of like the warring, because obviously people love the warring content, that's obvious, but if there's other things that you guys want to see covered, whether it's guides, etc., then make sure that you let me know. That way I can look into all of that stuff and make sure that I know what I'm talking about before I do it. Because if there's one thing I do not like, is when people put out videos and they don't know anything they're talking about. So before I do stuff like that, I make sure that I check, that I double check the information and make sure that it's accurate. And for that, I'm going to make sure that I join the Discord. I want to make people that are veterans of the game that can make sure that they let me know of things if I have questions. So those are the main things that I want to do. But as far as the channel, like I mentioned before, this is going to be the channel for you if you enjoy Guns of Glory and if you're going to be enjoying daily content, because that's what we're going to do. Now, the next video is probably just going to be starting off the new free-to-play account, because like I mentioned before, I want to go through that. I know that sometimes going free-to-play is not the greatest, but there are people out there, and I want to experience how updates will affect both accounts. That way it's easier for me to actually see what needs to be changed, or what's really good for both, or what's good for one and not for the other, etc. Also, if you don't already know, I do have quite a few kitties, namely 3, and they usually do tend to jump into videos just like this. So if you see a couple of kitties around, that's what it is. So I don't want to just become a channel that just gives you guides and just goes about his business. I do kind of want to share a bit about myself. Actually, there's my other 2 kitties right here. Let me see if I can move the mic. There they all are right here. Their names are Videl, Pan, and Gohan. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you know exactly where that's from. A little family of 3. And their story is really, really awesome. But you know what? That's going to be stories that I'm going to be able to share with you through streams, because I do plan to stream as well. I have so many stories regarding my pets, everything else that I've gone through, my other YouTube channel, etc. So I can't wait to start a community here, and hopefully you're part of it. Like I mentioned, Guns of Glory, if that's your thing, make sure that you subscribe. Share the channel in the chats that you're in, and let's go ahead and get off to an amazing start. But yeah, like I always say, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.